This video was for purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to manifest. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts. Seriously, I'm not sharing any opinions. I am only sharing opinions. Jesus. Not facts, off publicly accessible information first made public by the public figure. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, or disparaging comments. It's for entertainment purposes only. What is up, y'all? How's it going? This is not your average reaction or Mrs. Snowflake. I'm just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff, usually around Girl World, and today, Miss Queen Alani Homegoods can't count her WW points correctly. Rodriguez has uploaded, of course. You know, we love to investigate her on her upload days. You know, that's the motto for me around here, at least. But anyway, the title of today's video is The Perfect Fall Night in Fall Recipes, Homemade Body Scrub, and more. Great. So unexcited for her new recipes. I can only imagine how terrible they're going to be, either within taste or calories. And body scrub, you know, I can get in on this. I love a homemade like face mask. I love a homemade sugar scrub. So this may be something that we could actually do for ourselves. Also, before we get started, we are going to play bingo. I love playing bingo, you guys. If you want me to find or try to make a new bingo sheet, I totally can. But just know, if it's new bingo stuff, then it's going to be even harder for me to like pay attention. So just keep that in mind. Could always fix it in editing though. What else, you guys? Since it's Tuesday, I guess we will just remind everybody that Miss Dookie Dingleberry wrote a letter in 2023 to help get her predator father probation terminated. Yes, Miss Dookie Dingleberry has a predator PDF father who went to jail and served time and had to go on probation for quite a few years, is on a registry. And long story short, she wrote a letter in 2023 to help get his probation terminated, and she has taken zero accountability for it, hasn't acknowledged it at all. So just think that's kind of interesting. Still waiting on that explanation for sure. Still waiting on the fact that, you know, you still go to Fort Lauderdale, Florida every single year, and that's super weird because that's where your father lives, and you have Bora Bora money, but you go to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Lauderdale by the sea. I mean, no offense, it's really beautiful, but like when you're like, I have Bora Bora money, and you're trying to like, you know, keep up with the Joneses, it's just a very interesting choice, right? Nothing wrong with Fort Lauderdale. I would go to Fort Lauderdale all day, but just saying from like a Dookie Dingleberry perspective, it is certainly a choice, especially when it's, you know, a place that reminds you of a person that emotionally manipulated you. But I guess the water is just that good, you guys. And that Mexican restaurant, so delicious. I think that's all I got to say about Miss Dookie Dingleberry. Yeah, without any further ado, I'll give it to you, Dookie.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Big Al Alani Dookie Dingleberry Homegoods can't count her WW points correctly. Rodriguez.
Catch tricks, not treats, but the truth is I just want treats. Like, oh my goodness, oh my god, I'm a ghost. Look at this hair. It looks so good.
Did y'all enjoy my so good counter in the last video? I made the popping sounds to grab your attention by myself. So like those are all organic from me.
I know my toddler's about to come and pull that right off. What do you we say we have a little self-care fall
Give her hell, Anderson.
themed night together. This is your sign to take a night for yourself. It's almost bedtime for this little boy. And once he goes down,
Just take a night for yourself. It's not like she's been doing this her entire life.
around 7, we're gonna start a self-care night for mama. So Yara's at drill this weekend for Army, so I'm solo tonight. So I thought
You know what that means. Binge eating pizza.
once Anderson goes to bed, I can do a self-care mommy.
I'm joking, but like, yeah, last time he like went out of town and they're like crock pot broke or some bullshit. I don't know. I feel like she ordered pizza. I could be remembering this completely incorrectly, but
And we're gonna do so much fun little fall Halloween themes. So I just want to check.
she's been watching me way too much. You're trying to talk too fast and now you're stuttering over your words, girl. That's a me thing. I'm influencing you in some of the worst ways. Oh my god.
in
girl.
and say welcome to this cozy vlog. Get something cozy and let's hang out together. Okay, so my
Got my cherry cola Olipop, 50 calories.
son has gone to bed and I wanted to make myself something like festive for dinner. So I whipped up my Greek yogurt pizza dough that I make all the time. It's like a popular recipe. It's literally, I'll link the recipe that I follow to make your life easy. So I wanted to make like spooky pizzas. I've seen people do like ghost shapes, pumpkin. So I think I'm gonna make a few little mini ones and try to do pumpkin and ghost.
Okay, so it's the same recipe, but she's doing something a little bit different. So we're going to treat it as a new recipe, even though it's probably mostly the same ingredients. So let's go to our bingo sheet, go to free. And you know what, you guys, where is filter fail? It's amazing how I can't find it when I'm looking for it. There it is. So filter fail is basically another free one. What else? New recipe. Let's go ahead and find her. There it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. There was like a red line through it that y'all can't see, and I was all confused. All right. That's a good start so far, you guys.
Get a little crafty. So I was looking on Pinterest and
Wait a minute. Didn't she say that she like put Anderson down for the night? I'm sorry, like it's so hard for me to pay attention, but then I could have sworn I heard Anderson in the background just a second ago. Just 10 seconds back.
pizzas. I've seen people do like ghost shapes,
Please let me know if y'all hear a baby crying.
pumpkin. So I think I'm gonna make a few little mini ones and
One
try
more time.
that I make all the time. It's like a popular recipe. It's literally, I'll link the recipe that I follow to make your life easy. So I wanted to make like
I think I'm trying to hear something, you guys. Also, I think a bug flew like on my nose. Oh my god. Oh.
spooky pizzas. I've seen people do like ghost shapes, pumpkin. So I think I'm gonna make a few little mini
Y'all let me if you heard. I keep hearing something, but I don't think it's a baby crying.
ones and try to do pumpkin and ghost. Get a little crafty. So I was looking on Pinterest and yeah, ghost and pumpkin shape. And then people like cut out like pepperoni, or you can do different toppings to make like the eyes or in the mouth and stuff and carve out the pumpkin face. So some people do it with pepperoni. I don't have pepperoni and I don't really like pepperoni on my pizza. I'll eat it if I have to. I prefer cheese. I don't know.
So we're gonna make this like ghost pizza for yourself. Is she making this for her child? I'm all for making food that looks fun, and I guess it could be for the video too, to be fair, right? But like at the same time, I'm like, I'm not wasting my time cutting out pepperoni to look like a certain shape just so I can put it in my belly. Like that's just not something that I'm gonna do. I would do it for a child if they were able to appreciate it, not even remember it, just appreciate it in the moment. But I don't think Anderson is old enough to even understand what her mom, made. So I just think this is interesting.
It's odd. So I was thinking like making it with just the sauce and cheese, and then when we take it out, like make the shapes with sauce for the festivities, We got a 0 sugar root beer and it's gonna be a good night. I'm gonna watch my favorite, Charlie Brown, It's the Great Pumpkin. Cozy. All I do is pick up towels from the floor. All I do is pick them up no matter what. I think
Okay, what is this? This feels like she's annoyed by Anderson. So we're going to go ahead, mark that. All right, girl, let's get it.
this will be like really cute and really fun. I'm gonna divide this into 3. Oh, they smell so good. I add garlic powder to mine for the pizza. Okay. I don't want it too thick, so I don't know how big this is gonna be. I'm gonna start with the pumpkin because that seems easiest. Yeah, I don't want it to be too thick, so this is messing up my flow. I had on YouTube playing just like this jazz like aesthetic fall background.
I would love, I know this is kind of like a small thing, and she's not going to listen to a damn thing that I say, obviously, but if anyone else is making cooking videos, the crinkling of the paper is kind of triggering me for some reason. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I don't know. I don't think that's something that would happen to me in real life, but for some reason, the way the audio is like translating, it just feels interesting. I would prefer a voiceover right here, personally, so that we don't have to hear that, but it's just a small thing.
So cozy. There's so many good things like that on YouTube. Okay, let's do our little stem. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, we've got our pumpkin. She's adorable. Now let's work on our ghost. I've also seen people do some really intricate mummy work, and I'm like, well, that's kind of beyond my expertise, I fear. Start with this. So I wanted to do like that, you know, like the tail is kind of like curved for a little ghosty fella. And then sometimes like the head is like curved, like the head pops up a little bit. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, if she wants to make like a nice tail, I'm just looking at this like a Play-Doh, right? Like she could just do this with the Play-Doh to make it like a tail, and then she could flatten it out on top of it if she wants to make it look like really impressive, I guess. But I really don't know what she's going for.
Right? Like, am I nuts, or is that adorable?
Yeah, sure.
No, they're...
Both of them look like the stem, I guess.
No, they're pumpkin. Comment down below if you have a favorite, like, fall or Halloween movie. I'd love to know. Every year I watch, The Haunted Mansion. What else? Twitches, Halloween Town. All the good ones are, like, the old nostalgic ones. I fear there's not a lot of, like, good new ones. Okay, now let's do our little stem on this one.
I don't really have a Halloween, I think, besides the Charlie Brown one, but it's not even something that I watch every year, but I would.
So cute. I mean, the magic is going to be mostly too when like we decorate them, but all right, so here's a better look at our pumpkins and then our ghost.
Okay,
So now we will add our
I
toppings.
see the
My
ghost.
two favorite
I think.
pizza sauces is the Rayo's pizza sauce and then this Cucina Antica La Pizza. This is so good. Oh my gosh, why are these so adorable already? I've never done like a little shaped pizza like this, but I always see them online, so I'm like very excited to partake. Should I bring it up? Yeah, I should bring it up into the stem, right? A little malfunction over here. Now we're just gonna go in with some pizza blend cheese. The only thing is, I feel like with this recipe, you have to do kind of like a lot of cheese
None of this was tracked clearly.
to cover the sauce. So that way you can like add your look on.
Like, it's as easy as just getting like a quarter cup, right? It's literally that easy. Just measure with the quarter cup and see how far that will take you with these pizzas. And then you can track it. You can eyeball it a little bit better, even if you don't use all of the fourth of a cup. But just pinching it is just you're throwing your hands in the air.
Top, you know, but I don't like a ton of cheese on my pizza. More into the sauce, so hopefully this is enough.
I don't like a ton of cheese on my pizza, and the cheese is literally like all over the pizza.
Either way, I think these are gonna be really fun. So let's pop them in the oven. Okay, while the pizza's in the oven, I wanna take a really nice like full body self-care shower. And I already pre-filmed this part like an hour ago, but I made homemade body scrub, pumpkin spice edition. So while that's baking, this is how I made the homemade body scrub. I can't wait to try it after we eat dinner.
Oh,
okay,
you know,
so
guys,
I have...
I saw some pistachios that were cinnamon flavored at Kroger this morning. They did have sugar, like cane sugar and normal sugar, so I definitely didn't grab them. But I thought, wow, what an interesting concept. Just plain pistachios with just cinnamon. I wonder if that would be kind of yummy, you guys.
everything we need.
Because cinnamon has like 0 sugar, right? Right?
Make our pumpkin scrub. So we have sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, pumpkin puree, vanilla, pumpkin pie, spice, and this sounds just like it's gonna be so magical and cozy. So I don't have coconut oil, but I have avocado olive oil blend, and I Googled, it seems like that will be fine. So let's go ahead and make it. I'm gonna do it in this little container here, just so it's easy to store. Okay, so we're gonna start with a half a cup of brown sugar. I've made homemade body scrubs long ago, and it was amazing. I'm gonna do a quarter cup of white sugar. We're gonna do a half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice.
I buy body scrubs intermittently from like the little spa I go to get face stuff. I do enjoy there's like a brand at Kroger. It's not the Kroger brand, but it's like a very popular sugar scrub. They have a ton of different, I guess, flavors or whatever, but I like the consistency of that brand. There's also another brand they sell at Target and Kroger that leaves this like oily film on you that I do not enjoy.
It smells so good and magical and cozy. So we're gonna be making a fall WW friendly recipe later. So we have pumpkin pie puree for it. Pumpkin pie puree, it's just
WW friendly. Guys, let's go to our bingo sheet. Let's see. Where's low WW points? All right. And we're back at it.
It's just pumpkin puree. And I'm just gonna steal a tablespoon of this. Yes, I'm just gonna steal a tablespoon. I've got Mr. Anderson here with me. And lastly, a 1/4 cup of our olive oil, avocado oil blend. And now we mix this together. Do we eat it or do we scrub our bodies? So the recipe that I followed, I actually pulled from a few different recipes and kind of just like made my own situation here because they were all like slightly different, but this is what I had. So it says it will keep in the fridge for 7 to 10 days since it has real pumpkin. I think this is a good amount. This will probably last what, like, well, I guess I got a big body. It'll probably last a few showers. But isn't this so cool? Like, don't forget, you guys can make your own body scrub for a fraction of the price. You can make it seasonal. We'll definitely, someone remind me, we'll have to make one during Vlogmas, like a Christmassy scent, like peppermint.
Oh my God.
Or something like that. Let me know. Please remind me because I'll forget. Like, ugh.
I would rather her make the body scrub than the coffee drinks. So
This is going to be luxurious.
I wish she would trade one for the other.
Okay, also, while that pizza's in the oven, I just went ahead and looked at the WW friendly dessert I was gonna make, and it's gonna take an hour to bake. So I think should probably prep that now, and that can bake while we have our self-care upstairs in the shower. So I've seen people make these things called dump cakes, where like you basically like, it's super easy. You dump everything into a dish and you mix it and you top it with cake mix and butter and you bake it. And I know you're thinking, Alex, how are we gonna do this WW friendly? Well, I'm an innovator. And I was looking at the ingredients and I'm like, I can WW most of this.
Sure, Jan.
And it might not be good. It might not be good, but you know what? We're gonna try. We're gonna try. So let's make a pumpkin spice dump cake, WW friendly, but I'll also tell you the normal ingredients. I'm just swapping a few things so you can make this the normal way too. Let's begin. Okay, so I will tell you guys as I go what I'm using for swaps, but I think you get the idea. Actually, I'm gonna use a bigger dish because I just don't know how this is gonna go. All right, so we're gonna start with just putting everything in this dish.
A dump cake. So she's just dumping everything into the pan and baking it. Isn't that what a cake is? I've made a lot of bundt cakes and you just mix everything, oil the pan and dump it in the bundt pan and then bake it. Am I wrong? Is there usually like an extra, do you not just dump everything and mix it? Am I wrong?
I don't know how effective it's going to be to spray this first. I don't know. I saw a TikTok where someone did this and I don't think they sprayed it first. So only God knows how this is going to go. We have 15
I mean, she's got to, just the extra 50 calories.
ounces of pumpkin puree. Dump this into our dish. Apparently this is like super good and the top comes out all like crumbly. People love to do this for get-togethers and things. So if this is good, you could take it to Thanksgiving. Now it says to shake well. So we're going to shake well this 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Boop this in here. Delicious. 4 large eggs. I just looked at the timer for the pizza and it said 444.
Why would you not just like mix it in another bowl? I don't know why this is like disturbing me.
I've been seeing 444 like so much lately, so someone let me know what that means. Now,
is she fucking dumb? Like serious? Like, what does 444 mean? I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what it means. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, so you see this video, the truth about my father.
Something really important happened with my father.
Look at the time. So this is probably rage bait, right, for me, so I get to talk about it, but at the same time, it's like, why would you try to get me to talk about the video where you're not taking accountability for something that you wrote? So in this video, you guys, she does address a 2013 letter that she wrote to the courts, but she never addresses the 2023 letter, and she doesn't address the fact that she goes to Fort Lauderdale. This video is 444, angel numbers. It's supposed to be for protection, right? So she's trying to manifest protection of herself through this video. And coincidentally, this Sierra Ortega, whatever her name is, contestant in some bullshit, reality TV show, also had a apology video that was 444. And it's alleged that they may be managed by a similar PR company. But at the end of the day, we really don't know. But it is certainly... Alex is certainly familiar with what 444 is, without a doubt in my mind. All right. So yeah, 444, supposed to be for protection. She's getting into manifesting again.
Sugar. I'm going to do 2 cups of allulose. You need a little bit more of allulose than sugar because it's less sweet. Now we're going to do 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. That's all I have left, so Godspeed. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice and also 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And now we're going to whisk that up. If you don't want to do it in here, the whole point is that this is not supposed to dirty a bunch of dishes, but it's kind of nice that you can just do everything right in here, but it's a little...
Well, like, yeah, like, you could definitely mix it in, like, the bundt pan, but I think the issue of, like, the oil that you're putting on the, you know, the edges of the bowl may now mix with the actual batter because you're, like, mixing it in there and kind of, like, scraping the bottom, and maybe it won't, maybe it will stick because of that. I don't know. I'm not a freaking baking professional, so...
A bit hard to mix it, so I'm trying to be careful. Literally,
like, yeah, now if you try to mix it, it's gonna splash everywhere because the walls aren't high enough. This seems like a mess.
As I'm filming like this fall video, I just got another Christmas ad on my phone. I can't believe that like we are in this time of year again. I feel like summer went by both really fast and really slow this year.
Time does go by faster the older you get, you guys. It's a fact.
All right, after much effort, well, it wasn't that much effort, I'm being dramatic, but it really wasn't that bad to stir all this together. So now is the fun part. We're gonna take a box of 0 sugar cake mix. A lot of people use, you can use either regular yellow cake mix or you can use spice cake mix, but I've seen a lot of people use just vanilla. And now we're just gonna spread this on top evenly, and we're not gonna mix it. I know, crazy.
Oh, okay. So this is where it's a little bit different.
I tried to do that as evenly as I could. And now the last step, you take a cup of melted butter and pour it over the cake mix, and then we're gonna bake it for an hour on 350, and you don't stir it. So instead of using regular butter...
You know, this kind of reminds me, I randomly came across this, like, rage bait TikTok page where this woman, like, dumps random stuff on this giant stove and makes, like, random, like, crap out of it. And she had dumped 3 full, like, cakes from Kroger or wherever, just, like, normal-looking cakes, on this giant stove, and then just kept pouring garbage on it, just, like, sugar and syrup and icing and, like, all this other crap. I was just blown away at the fact that these people are making this kind of content, and the person ate it. I'm sure it was great, but it looked like one bite would give you type 2.
I'm gonna use my favorite low point alternative. I never said this was healthy. I just said it was lower point and lower calorie. So I might not do an entire cup of this, maybe a half, and we'll see what can happen here. Meanwhile, let's take a, ooh, look at our pizza. All right, moment of truth. Oh, okay. I mean, they're cute enough.
Sure.
They're not giving Pinterest, but
It's like, why waste your time doing something like this?
they're cute. Okay, I'm gonna let my pizza cool for a minute while I do this. So I've seen like some people do it a little bit more like this, where it's like chunky melted, you know? And I always see it's never like perfectly spread out either. So I think this should be fine. Now I don't know if with these substitutions this is gonna come out good, but you know, do it for the vlog, do it for the people. Gotta see. I would love if it came out good. And of course, at the end, I will give you a point breakdown for my fellow WW people. But okay, now this is going into the oven now on 350, like I said, for 1 hour. So fingers crossed. Okay, now let's decorate our festive mini pizzas. They're not that cute, and it would probably be better to decorate them with like something cut up, but oh, it's probably gonna be a lot easier to do my ghost. Honestly, it's the fun of it, truthfully. I can't wait till Anderson's older and we can do this stuff together. Like, oh my goodness, oh my god, I'm a ghost. This is so not looking how I wanted it to. Like, how on earth am I gonna...
For the vlog, I guess. Don't know what else to say about this. Nearly almost 40, I don't know how old really she is. Almost 40-year-old adult makes this kind of shit for herself while her baby is asleep. I mean, it's just sure, yeah, nothing wrong with this. Sure.
Do his. Oh, okay, that looks kind of triangular. Maybe they're gonna be more of a smiley face. I was trying to see if I had anything that would like resemble like pepperoni to make this look more legit. Sadly, I did not. I mean, they're still cute. Honestly, I think this is still adorable. But if you want it to look like Pinterest, you're gonna have to get some pepperoni. Wait, like, why do I actually think these are really?
She could have like, if she had a regular block of cheese instead of pre-shredded, she could have like made the designs with the cheese as well. Like, you know, just regular cheese on top and then put like a circle of, you know, a different color cheese.
Cute. They're kind of adorable. This one's a little burnt so you can't see the face as well, but these two actually came out kind of cute. Okay, I'm gonna wait to watch Charlie Brown after I shower and I get cozy and I have my dessert. So I'm just gonna actually chill, maybe watch a YouTube video, have my little personal pizza, and maybe also do some journal. Actually, maybe I'll journal later. I just got a new
God, thinking these girls and their journals, man.
little notebook here.
This is shout out to Amberlynn Reed.
So I'm taking the ugly pizza. So cheers. Delicious. And then a little crushed red pepper, a little spice. All right, after I have this, we're gonna head upstairs and do some self-care, and then we can check on our dump cake.
Incoming copyright.
Oh my gosh, I feel so soft. I'm a little bit red because I was exfoliating, but my skin feels so, like you can just tell it feels like hydrated, exfoliated, soft. Love it. So I did use kind of a lot. I'd probably make a bigger batch next time, but I just wanted to like make sure I liked it before, you know, using those ingredients. But still, like body scrubs can be really expensive. So I feel like this is a really great way to do it at home. And I feel like it takes your shave to the next level. Like my legs just feel softer than ever.
Are you supposed to shave and then exfoliate or exfoliate and then shave? I understand shaving is a form of exfoliation. I'm actually genuinely asking you guys. I like to shave with a razor, like my body, and I cannot stop getting razor burn, basically like halfway at my quad up. I cannot stop getting razor burn. I shave in the shower with soap. The blade is clean, it's sharp, if not brand new. The only thing I may not do before is like exfoliate. So please let me know. I'm trying desperately to be a smooth, beautiful queen.
Also a self-care essential, the Quince towels. Also, I finally learned how to say it. Look at this hair. Oh my god, it looks like a troll doll. I saw an ad on TV for Quince. On like some morning talk show, they were showing Quince products, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been wondering, it's Quince, Quince. These towels, if you're plus size, oh my gosh. They have regular size too, but if you're plus size, they're called bath sheets, and they are much bigger, more comfortable for a bigger body, but the quality is just insane. Like hotel level, even better. Thick, luxurious, soft, worth every penny, because we've been buying like cheap ones for a while, and they just like don't last, but you can just tell these are gonna like hold up really well. We've got
I don't like the ones that like rub off. You ever had towels that you'll like start drying yourself and then like the little fibers will stick to you?
20 minutes left on our timer, and I just threw on some moisturizer, the CeraVe PM moisturizer, and I'm gonna throw on some Caudalie Premier Crew eye cream. I like to use the metal applicator in the morning for depuffing, but at night I just throw it on with my finger. And then you already know what's next. We're gonna go in with my favorite lash serum at the moment. So affordable from The Ordinary. It is the Peptide Lash
Well, at least she's using an affordable brand.
and brow serum. And it's such a good price, and it doesn't irritate my eyes because I have very picky, sensitive eyes when it comes to lash serum. And I've definitely seen a difference in my lash length, and I've been using it for like a month or two.
I wonder what's in it.
So really good. I'll link these products, but I'm gonna get on. Ooh, I was gonna put on my Christmas robe. I've had this hung up since last Christmas in the bathroom. I have not touched it. Like I just didn't want to put it away. It's so cozy. I was gonna put it on, but I'm gonna put on my jammies. My jams. Do you say pajamas, PJs? Let me know. I say pajamas. I also completely forgot to say the most.
I'll just, I mix it up, dude. I say every word the right way and the wrong way. I really don't care at the end
Important
of
part
the
is
day.
that this made my whole shower smell like a bakery, a fall bakery at that, and it was absolutely magnificent, guys. I'm so soft. You gotta try a homemade body scrub. Probably coconut oil would be better, but still, it was great. My shirt says catch tricks, not treats, but the truth is I just want treats. I just came downstairs. I'm gonna clean up a little bit while I'm waiting for this cake to finish up. It smells so good down here. Okay, the time has come. It's
All right.
an hour in the oven.
Let's go to our bingo sheet real quick, you guys. She really hasn't done a whole lot, has she? I will say she did some manic ranting. Anderson went down for a nap. She always stares at herself. No DC. I could have sworn I put... No, she didn't do fake affection towards Anderson. She just said annoyed by Anderson. No yar. I think she did. Didn't she say she'll link it below? We'll give it to her. Shopping size. I walked 3 miles, touches everything. I think we're good so far. All right.
Smells absolutely incredible in here. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. This looks amazing. Wow. So I'm gonna let it cool for a while, but this is definitely how it's supposed to look from what I've seen. It seems very like wiggly still, so hopefully it will firm up. I'm not sure if I should bake it long.
Looks interesting. I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about looking at something like that.
But I feel like it'll firm up. I don't want it to dry out, so we'll see. I was gonna light my candle. I had my fall candle going earlier, my little harvest leaves. It smells so good. This brand of Home Goods, Red Leaf Home, so good, and it's made with coconut and beeswax blend. I don't even need to light it because literally...
I was looking at candles today, and I don't buy candles as frequently as I used to because now I am concerned about the ingredients in them and if they are okay for me and or, you know, the pets to be around. So if y'all know any like non-toxic brands that are also affordable, you know, or I don't know, just a different way to make your house smell nice, I'm good for any of the tricks. I've done the, what is it? It's like the cinnamon sticks with the orange peel on the stovetop before. That's pretty nice.
It's potent down here. It's like the whole downstairs smells just like a candle, but even better. So I have been letting it cool now for a hot minute, about a half hour. Looks like it's firmed up, but I think it's maybe supposed to be a little bit like jello-y.
Just imagine, what gets me about her is like, I just think this is a waste of time for her, right? This took her a fair amount of time to prep and a fair amount of time to bake when she could be using this time to exercise instead of making herself shit, you know? And that's just my opinion. It's sad and it's frustrating to see people have a schedule that allows them to, you know, have access to going to the gym in the middle of your day and things like that. Like you have all the things that you need to be successful at, you know, having a positive health outcome, yet you're just not doing it. And that's at the end of the day, that's what's frustrating for me about watching a lot of these girls is they could, I mean, Foodie Beauty at one point was making like, I heard 40 grand a month, you know, and it's safe to assume that Dookie and Amber have seen periods of wealth similar or if not better than that. And it's just sad that they can't get a nutritionist, you know, a food service that just gives them their food, a personal trainer, a health coach. You know, they have the money to do the thing, but they're just not doing it. Fair enough, I guess.
No clue. I really don't. But what do you say we serve a little up and go watch Charlie Brown and get cozy? Yeah. They recommend serving it with, oh, I didn't cut it. I did calculate the point.
I mean, I know the child's like super young and may not even get it, but could be something that you watch with Anderson, you know. He doesn't necessarily have to be to bed for you to do that.
And if you do 18 pieces, and it's a big piece, 4 points each. Not bad for cake. So I'm trying to see, 4, I guess.
If I have the energy, I might. I'll see how much this cake was total in calories.
I would cut it in thirds and then 6 right here. So about this much. I don't know. This doesn't look cooked, you guys. This doesn't look cooked. But like, I don't know if it's supposed to give this texture. Is it supposed to look like that? Because it looks like kind of.
She's gonna eat it regardless.
I don't know. We'll see. I want to be hopeful, but I am nervous. Before I settle in and get cozy with Charlie Brown, it smells really good. So, I'm gonna get.
I mean, it's not like she's gonna get sick, right? I mean, maybe. She did add eggs.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's done. I feel like I'm gonna like the top of this, like the crumbly part. That's always like the best part of a dessert to me, like an apple crisp, like the crunchy. That's like the top. Can you hear it?
Y'all, can y'all imagine she's gonna like the part that's mostly cake and not the part that is mostly Whole Foods? So pumpkin and eggs.
Ooh, little crunchy dunch. Okay, you guys, cheers.
Cheers. Kind of looks like a cobbler. I think I've seen cobblers that look like that.
Oh my god, girl. Okay. Wow. 10 out of 10. Okay, no, that's a lie. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 because I wish the bottom was less mushy. I don't know if that's how dumb cakes are. You guys will have to let me know. Like, is that just the vibe? But like the top being so like crunchy, crumbly definitely like makes up for it. So the combination of the bottom and the top together are really good. I don't think I'm gonna eat as much of the bottom portion.
Oh my god, she was talking about flavor profile the other day, and I was like, oh my god. And then I eat, like, for breakfast, I cut up some, like, watermelon, strawberries, and just in some yogurt or whatever. And when I would have, like, a sliver of strawberry, a sliver of watermelon, and, like, the perfect amount of yogurt, I was like, damn, this shit is hitting hard. And I was like, damn, this must be the flavor profile she's talking about.
Like, I'll probably like.
And, you know, I also thought, y'all, this is such a fat thought, but like when I made my bowl of fruit the other day, I was like, this would be so good if I poured just like milk in there and like a little bit of like the 0-calorie Sprite. Why do I think that would be amazing? That is the fattest thought I've ever had this month, probably.
Skip a little of the bottom and eat more of like the top and a little bit of the bottom. It's just like a texture thing, but really good. I don't feel like you can tell that this is made with sugar substitutes. No, I don't think so. Allulose is good. It doesn't have a weird aftertaste. That's my humble opinion.
I think the allulose is the one that feels, you have this like melting sensation on your tongue, or maybe cooling sensation, but it's not cooling like mint cooling. It's more temporary.
All right, so if I'm just like eating this now, let's go snuggle up and watch Charlie Brown. Gotta grab the, oh my gosh, this is toddler life. Gotta grab our cozy fall blanket. Obviously the one with the cute little pumpkins. I love that they put Charlie Brown on Apple TV Plus now. All like the specials. It's number 1 and number 2 in movies right now. Literally like the second I hear that piano, my heart just gets like really soft and squishy in a good way. Do do do.
My man's a pirate and he will literally find anything for us to watch for the free.
They're off to go look for
Allegedly.
a sincere pumpkin. Well, Linus is. Okay, so another thing I want to know from you guys in the comments. Did you guys grow up watching Charlie Brown? Like, did you guys, I feel like it's something like people.
Charlie Brown, The Grinch. Yeah, I grew up watching those two things.
Grew up with. And like that's why it's so nostalgic and special for me, because growing up my family, we watch Charlie Brown Christmas, Charlie Brown Halloween. We dabble in the Thanksgiving and Easter. They're just not as good, but like.
Oh my god, you guys, me and my man were watching the X-Men series from 1992. So cool, you guys. Especially when you know that they like drew everything, you know? So cool.
We've watched them before, but we always watch Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin and then Charlie Brown Christmas at my grandma's house when we're all together. So it's just like very nostalgic and special to me. Like it just reminds me of being at my grandparents' house and just, I don't know, growing up with it. So I would love to know if you guys grew up watching Charlie Brown, because like I said, so you're.
Anytime I went to my grandma's house on my mom's, not my dad's side, we would just watch Blubber.
Hadn't seen it, and he watched it like for the first time with me and my family, and like I think he was kind of just like, this is really sad. Because like truthfully it is really sad. Like Charlie Brown's getting rocks instead of candy put into his bag. Like he's not getting invited to parties. Like it's just, really sad. He's the director in the Christmas pageant, but like no one likes his little tree. But I mean, the whole thing is, I guess in the end, it ends up well.
Right.
Like, Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. They fix up his tree. I don't know. Does it end well in this one?
I think so.
He does go to the party, but they put the he goes to the party, but they put the skeleton on his head because he's the perfect model for a jack-o'-lantern.
I mean, if this isn't manic ranting, I don't know what is. Let's just go to our bingo sheet to make sure I didn't miss anything. She did eat on camera. All right. No returns. No driving. No roommate. No Alani. No shopping, surprisingly. I don't even think she talked about losing weight, honestly. All right.
It's actually really dark. I don't like to get into it too much because Charles Schultz was very sad and depressed. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It just makes me sad. But it's nostalgic. But I feel like if I had not grown up watching Charlie Brown and you put it on for me now, I'd be like, why are you torturing me? This is so sad. Okay, also, that cake is really, really good, but it is very...
Also, you guys, unfortunately, me and Dookie do have a very similar hairline that I've noticed. You see the little, like, indentation on her, like, on this side of her forehead. I have a very similar one. Isn't that interesting?
Sweet. So, like...
I discovered this about myself, like, just this part, like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I had, like, a crisis thinking that I was going bald, not realizing. I looked at pictures when I was younger, and yeah, my hairline's the exact same, so not going bald, everything's okay.
You probably even use less allulose. Like, maybe it's the box mix that has like sweetener obviously in it too, but like I feel like it needs like some ice cream or something to cut it a little bit, or you could use less sugar, but like, you know, that was from the recipe that I saw. So overall, this was a really fun, relaxing, festive night, and I am just grateful that I got to spend it with you guys. I never will take for granted this job, and I just looked at the time and it was 4:44 on my recording thing.
I hope this is a sign that she's entering spiritual psychosis. It kind of sounds like she does have some symptoms, but...
See, I don't know.
I mean, she's gonna start talking about wavelengths, vibrations, positive intentions, manifesting. She's going to, I mean, she's already started talking about her nervous system. Maybe this is her new grift, you guys. Maybe she's tired of the weight loss grift, so she's moving towards the manifesting nervous system regulation grift.
I'm seeing it everywhere all the time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll never take for granted this, and like...
Well, there's like a word for that when you like subconsciously like look for things like that. I can't think of what it is, but
I really love that you guys also love the cozy vibes and you like the holiday stuff and the festive stuff, and like you guys have been my family now for so long. And like I've been wanting a baby and a child for so long, and I'm so excited to have Anderson, and like I can't wait to form these special memories with him, and like doing the fun traditions and making ghost-shaped pizza with him. And
I think she's more excited talking about this stuff than she actually is like doing any of it.
And with Yar, like,
she is very much that type of person. Y'all remember when she was fantasizing about like owning a farm or owning a Christmas tree farm or whatever, just
a little family
nonsense.
Because like I think growing up too, I don't know why I'm like on this random tangent right now, but like growing up, my mom made my childhood so special. And
pupils are pretty big, girl.
And I've just been wanting...
Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but manic ranting, big pupils, just finished eating shit. I don't know, girl. What is going on?
Do that for my own child, like for as long as I can remember. Truthfully, like for as long as I can remember. My mom did so much to make my childhood magical. Like I'll never forget, she would do...
I honestly don't doubt that. I don't really like Nasty Nancy, but got to give her a little bit of props, I guess, for being a single mom and figuring it out somehow.
Magic spray before bed. And I remember it was just like, I think it was like a Victoria's Secret body spray, but she would spritz it above my bed before bed, and it would help me sleep, and it would help me go to sleep. She would, I don't want to say certain things in case children are watching, so perhaps we skip it. But she did really a lot of really special magical things for my childhood. And
Was she about to like spoil that like Santa isn't real or something?
think because I've wanted to do that with my own family
Girl,
for so long,
what-
like as an adult.
What child is watching this content, you guys? I have 0 people watching me under the age of like 16. Like literally 0.
You guys have been my family like in my adult years because I just love doing that stuff
I don't want kids to watch what I'm posting.
with you guys, and I know you really appreciate it and love it, and it sets like a nice vibe, and that's what I love to watch too. So yeah, I'm just grateful for you guys. I'm grateful that you bring out the part of me that
I guess like when I upload YouTube videos, it's like, is this made for kids? And I'm like, no. You know, I wonder if she puts yes.
gets to do all of this, and it'll be fun to do it with Anderson, but we'll still bring you guys along as well in the future. So all right, I am super tired. I'm really looking forward to just laying here and watching this now, but thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I love you so much, and I'll see you again in a couple days. Bye.
Alrighty, you guys. Well, I'm thankful it was the shortest vlog I've seen maybe in a month or so. Super boring. I'm kind of looking forward to her next clothing haul because I do plan on trying to recreate all of her looks with things that I have in the house right now. I gotta get real creative with it. If that sounds funny to you, I did it for the first time on my last glitter and lasers video. So if you want to see me dress up like a lunatic, just go check out that video. You can just skim, and I give a little side by side for every look that she gives. Just being a little silly. I don't know, man. I think Miss Dookie is headed for a delusion era. Not like she hasn't been delusional this entire time anyway, but like it sounds like, you know, she's leaning into this 444 thing. Like I don't understand where she thinks she's going with this. Maybe she has already been indoctrinated by the nervous system manifesting grift. What do you guys think? Do we have any deeper tea or information regarding her new manifesting era? Is this in line with some of her behaviors in the past? I know there is like a cycle that she goes through. There's like an infographic or something about it. Is this a part of her cycle? Please let me know. Other than that, you guys, make sure you do something today that you will be thankful for tomorrow. Set yourself up for success. Do it today. You're going to be thankful for it tomorrow. Love you. See ya. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, you can just give me a like, a comment, or subscribe.